So moving back into that specific property dashboard, what I wanted to touch upon next was our security capabilities. So as mentioned, don't want to bore you too much with editing a listing. You always have an account manager to do that. But if you did want to edit your listing, super simple here. It's as easy as making a price change. I can literally come in here, change the price, hit save changes. But once again, I wanted to showcase our security capabilities. So it starts at the offering memorandum level. You'll see you can have an OM, flyer, or both, but then the protection. So you'll see your public OM, anybody could download my OM. Private OM, you'll see here, this would now require a confidentiality agreement. You do have the capability to upload your own, or if you left the box blank, which I'll show you here in a second, with default to Crexi's, more than happy to pass that around to anybody that'd be interested to see that. And then we do have a second tier of security. This is for our pro members, which lets you go through your standard vetting process and either approve or deny that individual based off your qualifications before the OM is released. And then, of course, due diligence capabilities. This is a great way to replace Box or Dropbox.com to house any more sensitive or pertinent information. As mentioned, on the free version, you have access to the tier 1, but the tier 2, where you go through your standard vetting process, that's only for our pro members. But on tier 1, say you had any other pertinent information besides the OM you'd like to protect behind a CA. So, environmentals, rent rolls, P&L statements, whatever it may be, you can literally drag and drop it in here, and then it would require a CA before any of this is released. You'll receive electronic copy with their signature automatically populated on the bottom. And as mentioned before, we're not trying to cut anybody off the knees, nor also I think it'd be illegal for us to not give you the full contact information for anybody executing your CA. So yeah, tier 1, tier 2, like I said, standard vetting process. On the pro version, you have 1,000 megabytes of storage, but on the free version, you only have 100 megabytes, which is still a fair amount. I don't think I've seen an offering memorandum or even an Argus file go past 100 megabytes. And then lastly, confidentiality agreements. This is where you either copy and paste or drag and drop your own CA. These individuals have their own uploaded, or you could upload as a PDF. If you left this blank, it would default to Crexi CA. You do have the capability to just have what I like to call a blanket CA for both principals and brokers. But once I click this principal and broker CA button, I now have the capability to drop in the language for both brokers and principals. Once again, you could upload your own or have Crexi's uploaded here. And then lastly, you can up the security even more, not at all times, but at times brokers try to take shortcuts and either file themselves as a principal or whatever it may be. So you'll see here, this info required button would require any registered broker in our system to put in their principal's information before they can even execute that CA. This principal confirmation required takes it that extra step or that tier 2, and that principal would have to confirm that that is their broker before it is released. This is on the free version as well, so you can up security as much as you like, even on the free or the pro version.